Heard you a snitch, nigga be quiet cause you could get bitch. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Hop with the rolls, got my name on the curtain. Fucking your thought and I do that for certain. And I stay clean like detergent. Popping on Xannies and popping on Perk. Burn up on me, you get cut like a turkey. I just want this bitch inside of Billy. I'm open no roof, got stars up on the roof. So my
Hello everyone. Welcome to What If Izuku Midoriya Was Dr. Octopus, Part 7. Yes. We last left off with Izuku beating the dog shit out of Class 1B and some of the support course students. And I think there was another classroom called 1C, which no one fucking cares or knows about. Yeah. When it comes down to it, Izuku has started to go home. He's about like a block or two away from his house. And then, All Might just kind of lands right in front of him because he has been searching for this kid religiously for the past couple hours. Apparently, he just fucking missed him at school. So he had to fucking run his ass, try to like outrun Izuku, which is, even All Might finds it kind of difficult. Because Izuku uses the maneuver gear to get home. Because it's not illegal. But, so, what happens is, simple, straightforward. All Might landed, and they begin having a conversation. And he's like, so, why are you at, like, clubs and stuff? And, like, whose truck did you drive me home in? Izuku kind of stopped, blinked a couple times, smiled, that innocent smile, says, I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. And he's like, uh-huh. So where were you at this time? Oh yes, I was in my bed, sir. Like a normal child. Granted, before then, I was up nearly all night working on my octopus arms, but other than that, that's about it. Him still smiling at All Might. And he's like, right. Okay. If I like find you in a club again, I'm actually gonna go in the bathroom, transform, and drag you out because I know you're underage. And he's like, I have zero idea what you're talking about, but if you do, sure. And Izuku just kind of uses the maneuver gear to skitter away. As All Might jumps off. So yeah, that was that interaction that I forgot to do last episode because I was fucking tired. Izuku gets home. I'm not gonna lie to you, he just tinkers with the with his suit and stuff more. Like, because he had like time off in Aizawa's classroom does not mean that Power Loader is giving him time off. So yeah. So what happens is pretty simple. Power Loader's just basically they even after the USJ incident put him through more engineering courses. Izuku's arms are gradually just getting obscenely bullshit. Because since Izuku wasn't allowed to use the laxatives anymore, he made something else. Oh god, they really should have let him just use the Vesuvius rounds. This is worse. How do I say this in the most utmost? Now y'all know what fear toxin is. Now I want you to imagine fear toxin put like, I'm talking cloudburst level fear toxin. I'm talking crazy shit. And what happened there was pretty self-explanatory. He basically made Scarecrow's fear toxin, but worse, somehow. Which is impressive. They allowed him to use that, which, granted, was either a good or bad idea. No one really knows. But, let's just say he found a very cost-effective way to make the actual, like, needle shot that it takes to fire the damn things. And since he knows, like, how most of the functions work on this, on his arms already, because he fucking made them, he's not really going to focus on the arms anymore. He's going to focus specifically on the weaponry in the arms. So, he made another 2 upgrades on the octopus arms that all in all are kinda interesting. Like he made a water mode, which basically allows these to act like propeller blades in water. And no, I'm not fucking and zooming in on his crotch. You fucking nasty. If you think that, you fucking weird. But yeah. He could use the claws on the arms as if propeller blades on a rotor blades on a boat. And now there are also rockets in this thing. In each ball joint. They have limited fuel. But it does cost a slight overheating issue, which Izuku has yet to really come across in his entire creation process for the suit, which is fucking surprising. So he doesn't really have coolant that'll work for it. So he's like trying to make coolant the rest of the time until the sports festival. And let's just say when they call for Izuku, there's not really any backhanded comment that he makes. He does some good-hearted, may the best team win kind of shit for the speech. But now it's the race. And Izuku goes in the back. And he's gonna use his Octo Arms. And remember, everyone else has their equipment. So Katsuki has his gauntlets. Mina has her suit. Everybody got their suit on. Which, let's just say, Izuku actually now does have, like, a bodysuit other than, like, just a helmet. His bodysuit is well armored, but it's more agility based than, it's more meant for dealing with, kinetic damage types. Like, getting hit with a fucking, like, tire iron, and, like, it's somewhat stab-proof, because he put metal plates in between the fibers. And it's kind of bulletproof, too. It's weird. But, yeah. As soon as Midnight gives the go, Shoto still be on that fuck shit. And freezes everyone in place. But it doesn't go far enough back to get Izuku. Which is what Izuku wanted the most, because no one could really see in the tunnel anymore. That's all he needed. So he used the Doc Ock arms to go up to people and knock them out, specifically the people who fought him, taking out a surprising amount of people and breaking through the ice. Now, some people were able to, like, survive the assault, such as Tetsu. And, Shinto tried to be on that, hey, fuck you, fucking the people you come from, fuck your stupid ass smile, but it didn't really work. Matter of fact, they got Shinto tossed like a fucking salad. And let's just say he's going to make it still, but he's not having a good time at all. He's gonna make it to the finals, but he's gonna have to fucking work for it, kid. But damn, yeah. Because they never really, like, said, hey, there's no violence in these. Oh no, Izuku's making them violent. That's what Izuku's doing. Because shit got personal, and some people got through the ice. And, he's, like, one of the last people in the ice after he knocked out the last dude, and then just fucking jumps and breaks through the ice with the Doc Ock maneuver gear. And the rockets. He uses the rockets to begin flying upwards into the sky, because they did not say one thing: how to get there. So, what Izuku did was pretty self-explanatory. He flew as high as he could up, and then started spearheading, basically falling downwards at very high velocity. Now at this point, Shoto's passed through the mine bots. He's on the tightrope at the moment. And what Shoto didn't really notice or really expected was a laser to come from the sky and cut the fucking cord he was on, causing him to fall. Fall, like, very hard. Basically taking him out of the race. Because he couldn't really do anything after that. Like, he tried to grab the line in front of him. He did, but he slipped. He was able to get on the wall. Don't get me wrong. But, let's just say he's basically out of the running. And when people noticed that, they just thought, oh, Izuku's given up, I guess? Nope. Oh God. on, and as soon as they see him like spearheading towards Bakugo, like Bakugo's not paying attention. Bakugo's like in the middle of the minefield. Like he's taking more time than in canon, which was a terrible idea. Izuku proceeds to use all 8 of his arms and fires lasers, hitting mines that are could set off chain reactions, and begins basically blowing up Katsuki because he's in the center of that shit. Now, at this point, people are focusing more on Izuku and how the fuck he's going to not just cream himself on the ground. So, what Izuku does is pretty simple. It's gonna suck. So, Izuku knows that, like, some arms are gonna get damaged from this. And he will be able to, like, buff them out. But, fuck, it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna take him, like, 3 all-nighters. This is gonna be a bitch. So, what he did was pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. What he ended up doing was basically gliding in front of Katsuki, which at this point is just getting up from the vicious assault of the minefield. And 2 arms of the maneuver gear jut out towards the floor, causing significant damage to the ground and to the arms, but causing Izuku to land more favorably in these conditions. God damn it, one moment. Okay, so you all know what the fuck that sound is. That sound equals, it's either I am patient enough to fucking wait like 30 minutes until the fucking dryer, like, not the dryer, this fucking water thing stops. Or, I could go fuck myself and stop recording. But, yeah. I'm gonna get this, I actually forgot where the fuck I was. Ah, yes, I was where he landed. So, Izuku landed, tucking his arms and legs and rolling. And Bakugo, kind of pissed that he's gonna get bitched on live television. So, he doesn't want to lose at all. They're at, like, the slight sprint that you need to get in first place. You're right fucking there. So what does he do? He jumps. I have zero idea what that noise is. I'm gonna keep going though. Okay, so we're good. That shit was weird. But yeah, okay. Where were we? Yes. Yes. Last time we left off was, not last time. What the fuck am I talking about? This is not that video, Jermaine, you fucking retard. But yeah, yeah. When it comes down to it, Bakugo attempts to, get first place, but, Izuku making sure that shit ain't happening. He's not in the mood for Katsuki today. So legit what he does, he grabs Katsuki by, like, the nape of the neck. And he just kind of holds him as he runs in first. and drag, like, just drops him, like, right at the finish line. And it's just like, okay, now you could come in. Katsuki looks upset. Does not look happy. He does cross it fucking reluctantly. And I'm gonna say, Shoto gets like 15th, 16th place. Because motherfucker almost froze himself solid, but he did. He is pissed off at Izuku, however. And, they all notice, oh, shit, that, there's a lot of contestants missing. They, start looking around, and the time goes up, and they, like, go back towards they're all still frozen and unconscious. So, like, to make it short and sweet, Izuku, like, he takes the team, literally tells them all to get on his back. And, yeah. We're moving on to the cavalry race, by the way. Izuku's just waiting. 4 arms on the ground. The 2 slightly damaged ones. Ones are in the air. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm tired. Yeah, so. Oh. There are 4 arms on the ground. And there are 4. Excuse me, I hit a pretzel. In the air. Aiming and waiting for people. And as soon as the bell goes off, like, people did try to do the killing intent thing with Izuku. It doesn't even really shake him because he's fought people that were actually trying to kill him when he was like 4. And he damn near beat them to death with the Ak arms. So it's like, yikes. But, back to it. Izuku's kinda steady when it comes down to how he does things. And, to say it safely, Izuku kinda just hits everybody with that fear toxin. Like, specifically the people, like, that are holding people up. Like, there's no reason for you to go for the people up top if they're all, like, falling to the ground. And, to put it honestly, like, the only group that kind of survives the assault are the groups in canon. Canon? Because I'm not about to make an entire new roster. Because you know why? I do this for fun. Not to fucking overwork myself. That's why I stopped the Yellow Lantern series, because I was overworking myself and I made it too complicated. Like I said, might redo it. But yeah. But it's pretty safe to say at this point, Izuku, who goes into the arena matches, the 1v1s. Shinso doesn't even enter the fucking... He doesn't even fucking want to. Like, he's like... He does go out there. He does have, like, all of his stuff that he would in canon. He doesn't have the fucking capture scarf. Because, well, to put it blatantly, like, Aizawa doesn't fucking know him yet. But, in all fairness, Izuku has... how do I say this in the most down-to-earth way possible? Fought, like, basically forced Shinzo out of the ring, basically picked him up by his mouthpiece and set him down outside the ring because he's like not about to deal with this shit. And yeah. So then it gets to the I think it's the Ida fight, which, if you think he's gonna have a question with Ida, you are smoking something. Truly, you are. If he could, like, handle Todoroki and Katsuki, he could beat the dog shit out of Ida. So the Ida fight goes kinda similar, but Ida actually lands some fucking hits. And then it's the Katsuki versus Izuku fight. Now remember, Katsuki is allowed the gauntlets. Prepare for pandemonium, anyway. Hey, but when it comes down to how much exactly power, let's just say, is going against one bigger power is pretty fucking overwhelming. Izuku and them begin the fight after Midnight gives the go-ahead. Izuku's not using the Dakak arms, only to block. And Izuku's beating the dog shit out of Katsuki. No arms, no Dakak arms. Hadn't used them yet. And what happens is pretty straightforward. From that, Katsuki tries to use the gauntlets and realizes something. Why are there, like, demons and shit floating around the arena? And he's, like, just starting to notice, because this fight isn't even happening. In reality, Izuku shot him. He fell to the ground and started screaming in fucking agony and fear. No one knew what the fuck he shot him with. Well, only the announcers knew what he shot him with. Mitsuki watches this shit. And so does the Midoriya household. And they're like, oh, what the fuck is that? What the hell? I don't think that... Is that allowed? I'm like, holy shit. Because, Aizawa ends up explaining what that was. And what it did. So back to the fight with Katsuki in his fucking brain. I'm not gonna lie to you. Katsuki's just kind of getting fucking floundered, my guy. In his head. There are things that he is seeing that I physically cannot describe because my vote, like, if my family were to hear me talking about this in the basement, they would think that I was on some Satan worshipping shit and need to go to a mental facility. But but safe to say that Katsuki has mental scarring. But now it's the one with Todoroki. Because in this one, Todoroki lost that fight. Didn't lose the, he didn't do specific things, and, the gauntlet fight kind of got switched up. And, instead of Bakugo fighting Tokiyami, it was Todoroki. And, Bakugo was fighting, Tape Dude. So, something with an S. So, it's an S, and I forgot. All I know, his name started with an S. Soro? No. Seto? No. That's an Espada thing. What the fuck? Oh, what? Seto. Okay, yeah. No, Seto. That's his name. I think. But, yeah, we all know what... Well, actually, I don't think he would have been, fighting Katsuki in that case. Wait, no. No, never mind, I'm stupid. Stupid. Never mind. I revoke that statement because I'm fucking dumb. But, yeah. What ends up happening during the Todoroki fight, he doesn't get talk no jutsu. Izuku stretches his ass out. He beats the dog shit out of him, staying on the opposite side of his ice. Like, not... This time, in reality, not using the Doc Ock arms and just wailing on him. He's just getting his ass beat. That side of his face is not good. No bueno. It's bad. And, like, that eye won't open anymore. Like, he's pretty certain that part of his jaw is dislocated. He lost a tooth. Because Izuku was not punching how he was punching during the little fucking street fight that happened in the middle of the school hallway. Like right in front of their class, but yeah. What happened was pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory. What Izuku did was just tell him why he's not going to be number one. Because you're holding yourself back, being so fucking weak all the time. I'm not using your quirk to the fullest potential. You're going to get someone killed. And if you're going to actually not use your power, you might as well leave. Get the fuck out of my sight. And he literally grabs him by the ice side with his already damaged Ock arm and just fucking flings him out of the arena full force. Don't get me wrong. One of the claws of the Doc Ock arm kind of got frozen, which Izuku's basically gonna have to take a light or two to make sure that shit like dries and doesn't fucking rust, or he's gonna be so fucking mad. But yeah, that was the I guess that was the end of the What If. Hope you all enjoyed. And since this is God, you poor bastard. Yes, I watch him. You want to know why? I enjoy watching someone just do that kind of shit to themselves. Elves. Because they're fucking idiots. I'm that type of person that laughs on Jackass because it's hilarious. But anyway, have a nice day. And bundle the fuck up. It's still pretty cold. Pretty cold.